So again, we are after those 4 faces here. We're going to delete them in a minute. Maybe we bring this down a little bit lower there. Oh no, that's about right. That's about the shoulder there. So because we have issues accessing this, we are just going to click this light bulb of the cylinder, which is the arm, which will then disappear. So click on this one, control 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we hit delete on the keyboard, which is fine. And there should be, that's it. Now we need to again attach the arm to our body. So in our body, we have body selected, right mouse click, we go to attach, and then pick the arm. It should adapt the color, and now we have one, and now we can mend it together. Oh, we need to make sure that we are going to get rid of those caps. Okay, delete them, and make sure that on the other side we get rid of that cap as well. Just delete them. Okay, so again we are attaching the arm exactly like we did with the leg. Just make sure that we bring this down a little bit here. So let's bring all those down a little bit so that they are matching up with that top bit there. Bring this up just a tiny bit. Here we go. So then we go to border, click on this border, and that should be just fine. And then we are going to select the other border as well, and this time we want to bridge, and there we got it. Okay, so that's it. It looks a little bit angular, but we'll figure that out in a minute. Okay, so right now that T position just doesn't look right. So let's just bring that arm down a little bit. So let's get those ones, select all those vertices, and make sure that we are rotating this a little bit around, hitting E on the keyboard, and yeah, that should be it. W, and bring this down a little bit so that looks a little bit more natural. Had the surface one, and obviously that arm is way too long, still way too long. So let's change our view to, let's try local. Here we go, local is what we want, and just bring this up. Oops, that was local. No, we don't want local then. Okay, try that one. Yeah, that looks good. Let's select those loops, and that is something silly billy again. Let's do this one at a time then. Okay, and bring this a little bit closer. Isn't quite right. Now Control Z this one again, that is not right. So let's get back to do some shaping of the arms again. So on the in the world view, let's bring those in a little bit closer. It looks a little bit too angular there. That's more like it. We can soften that up. Let's bring this in a little bit, and this as well, and take this one at a time, and this one as well. Here we go. Let's see, front view, does it look a little bit like an arm? Does look a little bit like an arm. Let's just scale this one up a little bit. So that's the upper arm, that should be a little bit stronger, and let's scale this one down a little bit. And last but not least, let's move this one a little bit closer. Let's try local again, and let's see what we get. It rotates that in a funny way. I don't like that. So now we need to go back to our world and just move it over. Here we go. Okay, so actually what we can do is actually come from the top view and rotate that around a little.